I'm out here at the watermelon field today. We got privet blooming over my shoulder right here, which is really our first significant flow that happens each year, and the bees seem happy. I'm going to peek in on some of these hives today and see how they're doing. I got to be kind of quick because we got a lot to do. Going to go through it as much as I feel like we need to, but not going to spend a lot of time in here. Haven't been through these bees in several weeks. Already got a sting in my arm here. Just have not been able to get down here for a while. Not much going on in the top box, although I do see they're putting some honey in here. So we got nectar in that top box coming into that frame right there. Not a huge population of bees. It is very possible that these bees have swarmed. We've been having all kinds of swarming issues in this area this year so far. Davis said his bees have been swarming really bad. This is just a box of foundation right here. Just starting to draw it out a little bit. With all the privet blooming, they should be doing well. And it looks like we got a good population of bees down here in this box. On this particular frame, I don't really see any eggs or anything in there. However, this area right here is cleaned out as if they're going to lay. So they may have swarmed or they may have replaced their queen. We do have a population of bees in here. It's not huge, but not anything like it was, I think, when they got back from the almonds. They're just working on drawing that out. We have a queen cell here that's emerged. So they've probably got a queen in here. They've requeened themselves. And she could be out mating now, or I don't know, maybe she's just starting to lay somewhere. Probably swarmed on me. Oh yeah, well they've swarmed, or they've had multiple queens hatch out. Queen emerged there, queen emerged cell there, cell that's emerged there, three more on this side. They've all emerged. So they've done a lot of emerging, and I imagine they've got a queen in here. That's just been the story of my life so far this year, though. They have just been so swarmy. Now, I did give them plenty of space, gave them stuff to do when they first got back from the almonds. Gave them some draw and comb, gave them some foundation to work on. There's two more right here that have emerged. Another one there. Good grief. I'm kind of amazed we have this much population in here. I fully expect to see some eggs and larvae in here, if not now, really soon. I imagine there's a queen in here that's doing her thing. So, oh my gosh, there's more. My goodness. Now this one right here was eating into the side of this cell right here. So there's been a queen in here that's gone ahead and taken care of business right here. But look at all these emerged cells. That one too. Wow. Well, I just let things get out of control. Didn't get down here and get on top of this thing. I could have definitely maybe made some splits. I got some brood right here, good. So I like to see that brood right there. I'm guessing they're gonna be fine. I haven't seen a queen in here. Not gonna worry too much about it, but they have definitely been working on replacing their queen. There's enough population in here to get some good work done, so I think I'm just going to leave the boxes stacked up the way they are and see what they can do. All right, well, so it is. All right, let's go through this one that was next door, because it was a smaller colony. It was weaker that first day. Got some beautiful white wax right here. Starting to put some honey in there. Don't see a huge population of bees. They've been building out quite a bit of comb on the bottom. Yep. Well, I'll be darned, look at that. You can see it. Another emerged queen cell right there. Dang it, man. Well, I've heard the bees have been swarming like crazy with these pollination hives, and that's accurate. Right there we got an emerged queen cell. Right there. When these bees first got back from California, I only saw, I think, 3 or 4 queen cells total in all of these colonies. I've already seen evidence of 15 or 20 that have already emerged in 2 hives. Surprised there's any bees left in the hives. I'm guessing both of these colonies have a new queen and they're running around. Whether she's mated or not, I don't know. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if they swarm, because you get you a new queen out of it, and usually it's the queen that they choose, it's the queen that they like. Assuming they get mated, it can end up being a good thing. You just don't want to lose all your population. That's what's bad about it. And so it's best to try to avoid it if you can, but when they swarm out and swarm, when they swarm and swarm and swarm, it can become an issue because you just lose all your bees. I just like to see some new eggs. Might be seeing some. In both of these colonies, I see an area, some area where they've cleaned the comb out, looking like they're getting ready for a queen to lay if she hasn't started yet. Not a lot of population. I don't like that. It can be a little frustrating. It's been kind of a frustrating year for me. My bees have just swarmed like crazy, and now these bees got back from California a little later than we anticipated. So there was a lot of stuff, I guess, blooming out there after the almonds even, and so they built up pretty strong. All right. Don't see any eggs for sure in here, so, but there are some bees. They're working. They seem fairly content, so we're gonna close it up. Just let them do what they do. All right, so this is hive number 3. Just want to show you. This hive looks like it's totally content just to grow. Putting brood in. We got eggs and larvae. I do see a queen cell right there. Maybe they're superseding the queen, but I'm not going to mess with that. I pulled out a couple of other frames and didn't see any other cells. Look at all that brood. When I pulled the top box off, there's some drone comb in here. Didn't see a single mite in that drone comb. I treated them, I think, a couple times. Hopefully it worked well. So they're doing their thing. They're doing good. I actually see a couple of queen cells in here. I might go ahead and make a little split, like a little 2-frame split out of here or something, just to try and get the population down a bit and maybe get a split out of it or two. I'm gonna leave them a couple of queen cells. There's one that's emerged. So they've got a really good population if they've already swarmed or replaced their queen. They're doing good. And who am I to try to change what they're doing? But I think I'm gonna pull a little split out of here. I'm gonna find a frame that has a queen cell on it. If I got some eggs, I'll include some eggs on there as well. And take 2 frames of bees. Most of these frames have a little food on them. Maybe take a frame of food from the edge here and just make a quick split. Okay, so I got the split right here. I put a couple frames of brood with the queen cell on them in here, and a frame of food over here, a frame of drawn comb, and an empty frame of foundation. Got a couple queen cells in there. Hopefully one of them will be viable. I know we have at least 1 queen cell left in the hive, but I think they've already replaced their queen, so that's just insurance. We'll see what happens. Why not make a split, huh? Weaken the hive a little bit, take some population out, get a split out of it, and hopefully maybe prevent them from swarming again. Who knows? After those first few hives, it looked like they had swarmed out. Many of the other ones looked great, had great brood pattern, lots of bees in there, and we're filling up those supers with honey. It seems like overall, many of the strongest hives have swarmed out like crazy, and hopefully now they're trying to build back up. Hopefully they've got new queens that are either newly mated or in the process of getting mated. And a lot of the hives that have been a little weak are now looking pretty strong. And the ones that were pretty medium or average strength are looking good as well. And I did have one that had died out, and I took that nuke that we made, that split, and put it there. There's 3 or 4 that look like they might need new queens. They're looking pretty weak right now, and we'll take care of that in a few weeks if they don't straighten up. But overall, I'm pleased. I'm a lot happier than I thought I was going to be after going through those first few hives. And now Rusty's going to take 5 of these pallets to a different watermelon field for the same farmer sometime in the next few days. And he said that it's very similar to this as far as the surroundings, and so hopefully they'll be able to continue putting honey in the hives. I do need to bring back some boxes of foundation to put on some of them that are really strong. I'm just out of drawn comb now, so that's good news. All my honey supers of drawn comb are on beehives at this point in time. Before we finish up, if you would hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Just go down below and hit that like button if you like the content. It helps me know if you like what I'm doing, and it also hopefully will help YouTube recognize that people like my videos. And I think that's it for now. Pollination bees, doing pretty good. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be after I cracked open those first few boxes. Most of them, I would say, hopefully have not swarmed. Most of them look good and strong. All right, y'all take care and be safe.